Coming up, a car crash sends 3 people to the emergency room.
And the city recovers 13 sewage overflows.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Zykeria McKnight.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. A car accident on Inner Perimeter Road last week sent 3 Cura Care employees to the hospital with minor injuries. Last Friday morning, Valdosta police received a call about an accident with injuries on Inner Perimeter Road. A driver accidentally shifted their vehicle into reverse while leaving a parking lot, causing them to back into the public health care Cura Care's building. 3 Cura Care employees were sent to South Georgia Medical Center by EMS for minor injuries, but no one was fatally injured.
While the city of Valdosta is still in the process of completing upgrades in its sanitary sewer collection system, heavy rainfall from last Thursday resulted in 13 overflows. The largest overflow occurred in the 1800 block of Rimmer Lane, where an estimated 299 gallons were spilled into Sugar Creek. City staff monitored and tested the affected areas with no dangers to report, and all overflows were stopped by Friday afternoon. They anticipate the sewer collection system upgrades will be finished at the end of spring.
Attention all Georgia residents traveling abroad. The State Department of Public Health has discovered the first case of the Zika virus in Georgia. A woman who traveled to Colombia contracted the mosquito-borne virus and got sick on her return home. The Centers for the Disease Control and Prevention ran tests to confirm that it was in fact the Zika virus and aided the victim to recovery. The CDC warns travelers to wear long pants, sleeves, use insect repellent, and sleep in air-conditioned, on-screen rooms, preventing getting bitten by mosquitoes that may be carrying the virus.
Last Wednesday, shortly before 6 a.m., the Valdosta police arrived at the 1500 block of North Ashley Street in response to a reported home invasion. Police said the offender entered the victim's hotel room and threatened the victim with a knife demanding money. The offender, later identified as 32-year-old Walter Hallman, then fled the area with an undisclosed amount of money. Hallman was later arrested in Brooks County and transported to Lowndes County Jail.
Starting today, Lowndes County voters have the opportunity to participate in the early voting period for the presidential primary. Early voting hours are from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Friday, starting today and ending on February 26th. Primary election day in Georgia takes place on March 1st. Georgia is one of almost a dozen states that will be holding primaries at the beginning of March.
On Friday, Wiregrass Technical College held an annual Give a Kids a Smile Day. News Valdosta reporter Michael Pilot has the report.
Wiregrass Technical College is hosting their annual Give Kids a Smile Day, giving kids in the local community dental care they need but cannot afford. The American Dental Association, alongside Patterson Dental, Chick-fil-A, and Daylight Donuts, are giving students an opportunity to make a difference in their community.
My name is Morgan Long, and I'm actually a junior here, so I'm just a baby. But I am in the sterilization room, which plays a big part in it, so I am learning how to clean instruments, keep it sterilized for the health of other patients so they don't get diseases and such like that. It's good to watch the seniors and see how that it will be for us the next year and for experiences coming up.
Here in our program we have dental assisting students and dental hygiene students. Just so happens that our dental hygiene program is a cooperative program with Valdosta State University, and a part of what we do is provide our students with hands-on experiences to learn the dental skills that they need. And while we provide our students with the skills they need, it also gives us the opportunity to give this wonderful opportunity to children. This is the 5th year that we've done that here on our campus, and we've seen many little people, and we're able to provide what we call preventive services. That's cleanings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, and to help prevent problems. If we come across children that have issues that need help or they need some kind of restorative care, our dentists in the community see those children. But our focus here is prevention, to help prevent the children from having problems as they grow older and teach them the value of preventive dental care.
These students here at Wiregrass Technical College are gaining great experience that they will use in their future careers. For News Valdosta, I'm Michael Pilot.
When we return, Valdosta High School is preparing to break ground on their new school.
So don't go away.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
School officials are preparing for the new Valdosta High School groundbreaking ceremony next Monday. Land was cleared last November for construction to begin on the new school, and the property is now preparing for its second phase of construction. The ceremony will take place next Monday, February 15th at 2 p.m. at 4350 Inner Perimeter Road. Classes at the new VHS are set to begin fall of 2018.
The Valdosta Regional Airport is in day 42 of 240 in construction. A major part of this construction process has included clearing over 2 acres of trees and compacting the dirt to ensure a flat foundation to pour concrete down to make a smooth runway. We'll have you posted on construction updates.
The Valdosta Board of Education will be having its monthly meeting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night to discuss how to better schools in the district and build on progress with the school's performance in standardized exams. The meeting will be held in the Superintendent Office Boardroom located at 1204 William Street.
The results are in from the October FBLA Motivational Rally in Perry, Georgia. Valdosta Middle School's FBLA students placed first in the business computations at the State FBLA Rally Motivational in the fall. The business computations includes a variety of questions related to business, such as math, concepts like decimals, fractions, and percentages.
Gas prices have fallen again this week, dropping 11 cents lower than last week. Yesterday, the lowest price per gallon in the Valdosta area was $1.52 at a convenience store on West Hill Avenue. Data from Gas Buddy showed that 62 gas stations were offering gas for under $2 on Sunday, which will live more than the previous week. Gas prices should remain as long as the price of crude oil remains the same and no major supply or distribution issues occur.
58 students from Wiregrass Technical College may receive a passing score on their GED test due to the change in scoring made by the National GED Testing Service. The passing score for the high school equivalency was dropped from 150 points to only 145. This means that students who took the test after January 1st, 2014 and scored between 141 and 149 are now eligible to receive the high school equivalency credential. 21 students are affected by this change in Valdosta alone.
It's time for another short break, and then we'll be back with the local weather from Kendrick King.
So stay with us.
Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now it's time to check in on our local weather with Kendrick King. Kendrick?
Thanks, ladies. Last week, due to heavy rains, there was a flood in the Withlacoochee River. The National Weather Service's flood warning is still until Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that. Today is looking better. We are looking at sunny skies, but you may need your rain jacket for today because the sun may not continue on throughout the day. There's a 40% chance of rain to be expected. The high will be at 62 degrees with today being very windy. Tonight, there will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature dropping down to 31 degrees and with 20% chance of rain. With the temperature dropping, it will be a smart idea to keep a jacket with you at all times to stay warm both inside and outside of the house. Tomorrow, there will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 45 degrees. There will be a 0% chance of rain, so you can leave your umbrellas at home. To prevent you from catching a cold, make sure you bundle up nice and tight so you can stay warm. The UV index for today is a 5 on a 10-point scale, meaning the sun will be out. It will not be intense, so you can apply SPF 15 if needed, but you can survive without it. The pollen count is at a medium, so if you have allergies, you can keep your eye drops and nasal spray at home. That's all I have for the weather. Back to you ladies at the desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. Coming up, we'll take a look at the latest in the local sports.
So don't touch that remote.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back.
Now it's time to catch up with our sports anchor, Kawan Cook, for the latest sports report. Kawan?
Grab a friend, neighbor, or grandparent and head over to Valdosta High School to root for the Wildcats soccer team as they take on the non-regional opponent, Thomasville Bulldogs. This will be the season opener for the Valdosta Wildcats. The game is tomorrow night against the Thomasville High School at 7:30 p.m. The season is now officially underway for the Lions Vikings soccer team. In the season opener last week, the Vikings tied with non-regional opponent Cairo High School in a very close defensive game. They look to bounce back with a win against another non-regional opponent, Thomas County Central High School, tomorrow at home. It's senior night for the Valwood basketball team. This will be the team's final home game before they hit the road for the last 2 games of the season. They will be taking on non-regional opponent Highland Christian, who beat them earlier this season 50-60. I could see this game being decided in the final minutes or seconds. The game starts at 7:45 tonight. To all Valdosta High School football players, cheerleaders, and Hall of Fame inductees, we look to see you all nicely dressed for a great awards and Hall of Fame introduction ceremony. It is scheduled to begin at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. This event will be held in the Performing Arts Center at Valdosta High School. This will be something to remember for life, so you don't want to miss this ceremony. After winning last year's GISA State Championship, Valwood football wants to extend head coach Ashley Henderson's contract. Valwood was 12-2 this season, and they look to have the same success this upcoming season. That's all I have today for sports. Now back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Kawan. Coming up, the winner for the Valdosta High School City Spelling Bee will be revealed, and Jazz is coming to Titletown.
We'll have all this and more, so don't go away.
It's about putting others first. It's doing your best at whatever you do. It's about being honest with yourself, with everything. It's all of these. It's more. It's commitment. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
3 Valdosta Middle School students are celebrating their victory in the 2016 Valdosta School District Spelling Bee. The 2016 Valdosta School District Spelling Bee was held on Friday, February 5th. The top 3 spellers from each elementary and middle school competed for the district title. Harper Hall from the Valdosta Early College Academy came out on top, winning the title. She will move on to compete against other top spellers at the District 9 Spelling Bee, taking place on February 27th in Bainbridge.
And the Valdosta State University Department of Music will bring the sound of jazz to Titletown tomorrow. The Titletown Jazz Concert will feature performances from the VSU Jazz Ensemble, directed by David Springfield, and New Jazz Ensemble, directed by Joran Kane. It will also feature music from Valdosta and Appling County High School jazz ensembles. The concert will take place in VSU's Whitehead Auditorium at 7:30 p.m.
I'm Zykeria McKnight. Thanks for watching our program today.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.